After Dark, we're continuing to highlight up-and-coming Chicago comedians here at Windy City Live. So tonight, we're welcoming a Chicago native to the stage. Please give it up for Michael Issac.
Hey, I'm Michael Issac. I'm from the south side of Chicago is where I grew up. I went to a really good Chicago public school. I know it was really good because they taught us a lot of Spanish, which was weird because there's like 99% African-American students. I'm like, does anybody else think they should be teaching us Swahili besides me? You know, just a little bit. But it's weird because I remember the first test we took, I was so nervous with the Spanish. I was like, man, I didn't study. I wasn't taking it seriously. I'm like, I'm not going to do well on this test. And then Mauricio Gonzalez sat next to me. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get an I on this test. No FA for me. Mauricio writing his answers down. I'm writing the same answers. He finished real fast, hand his test in. I wait a couple of seconds. Hand mine in. We both failed. I'm like, Mauricio, man, how do you fail a Spanish test and you Mexican? That's like me failing PE. Just dribble, lay it in, Mauricio. It ain't that hard, man. But my mother was upset. She's like, look, I don't care if it is Spanish. You need to study to apply yourself. Don't bring another F home. So I had to study, and I got real good. I got good. I learned the entire Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish. I still know it to this day. It's juro fidelidad a la madera de los Estados Unidos del Norte y a la República que simboliza una nación bajo Dios indivisible con libertad y justicias para todos. Pretty impressive, right? That's pretty impressive. But I'm mad because the only thing I know how to say in Swahili is Hakuna Matata. That's it. But since I learned this Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish, I was able to join the Spanish club, which is so happy. I was very happy because they got to wear them sombreros, which we thought was like Mexican pimp hats. You know, we was like, yeah, where's my dinero? Where's my dinero? Yeah, all my friends was cool. All my friends, we got like Spanish names. My one friend, Juanito, Michael, Miguelito, Deshaunito. Like, wait a minute, Senor Palmer, you just putting Ito at the end of everybody's name. And then we had like a fundraiser. We would like sell churros every year for our fundraiser. I was the #1 churro seller in the school. All my friends were like, man, how do you do it? I'm like, this is easy. All my friends in the hood, they selling weed. I'm selling churros. It's very different. My friends would see me coming. They'd be like, hey, Mike, you got some of them churros, man? Look, first of all, man, it's not churros. It's churros. You have to roll your arms, you know? And second of all, when you see me wearing my sombrero, it's not Mike, it's Miguelito. I'm Michael Issac. Thank you all very much. Thank you so much.
Did you hear me cracking up over here? I heard that. Okay, so I'm growing up on the south side, gave you plenty of material for your stand-up, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's all true, a lot of experiences, and it's a fantastic time growing up on the south side.
And you have 3 kids. You also use them?
Oh, yeah, I use them in my jokes all the time. I mean, it's so hard not to use them, you know, because they do new stuff and they love being a part of it. 10, 7, and 5.
Oh, yeah, you got some jokes.
Yeah, do they appreciate the humor about them, or do they cringe?
They love it. They love it. I mean, because I perform clean, they get to come to some of the schools that I perform at, and they laugh the loudest, you know, like, that's me talking about me, you know.
And you pride yourself on being a clean comic. I mean, there's so many comics that rely on, you know, swearing.
Yes.
And why did you choose that route?
Well, I remember growing up, and my parents and my family members would all be watching, like, you know, Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, and they'd be cracking up, but they wouldn't let me listen. I'm like, why can't I be in there, you know? And they're like, you can't come in because some of the, you know, materials are R-rated. I'm like, man, I want to hear some of that. So for every kid that want to watch with their family, you know, they can watch my material, and I just want to be able to do that.
That's great. So if people want to see you, where can they go and see you?
I'm always at Zany's. Zany's in Chicago. Actually, I just had a show yesterday, well, a couple of days ago, and I do a show every first Monday of the month called Michael Issac Plus, and we're also doing a competition the month of March for amateur comedians for the Great American Comedy Festival that I'm hosting and running there.
Yeah, and I've seen you at Zany's a few times, and the first time I met you, you said, you know, I know Val. I said, how do you know Val? Tell me how you know Val.
One of the last businesses that I owned before I started full-time with comedy and acting, I was delivering building materials. I have a CDL, and I have a truck. I had a flatbed truck, and I was delivering. I got to the store, and they were like, hey, you know where you going today? I'm like, no, I'm delivering something for a swimming pool. I know that. They're like, yeah, but who house? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, Val Warner.
So you delivered the pool to Val's house?
Yeah, well, all the materials, all the building materials.
Deck,
and the deck and all that stuff. And it was usually like 10, 15 minutes to unload. It was like 30 minutes at her house, like unload. Then I got a call the next day, or a couple of days later. I think it's like, yeah, you got to go back and get all that stuff. Like, they're not building the pool no more. I'm like, what?
What happened?
You remember the long story with the pool? It was like the pool from you know where, but I had to go through 2 contractors. It was a mess. But you're
very nice. You're very nice.
Thank you so much.
And it's a nice ice rink right now, that pool. All right. Michael, thanks for joining us. And go to his website, michaelissac.com, for more info on where he's going to be performing. All right? Thanks for watching Windy City After Dark. See you tomorrow.
My mom, mostly.
I know.